Hi everyone, this is Heather with Keto Superwoman, and today we're going to make garlic parmesan almond bread in a mug. Yes, I said in a mug. It's really good and you'll love it for a side, for sandwiches, anything you want. So first thing is get your ingredients. And this is going to be a tablespoon of butter already melted, which I already had done that. So just melt it for like 10 seconds in the microwave. Tablespoon of butter, and then we're going to have 3 tablespoons of almond flour, half teaspoon of baking powder, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, your choice, you don't have to, and seasonings to taste, completely up to you. There are some other options that you can do. You can actually make it a sweet version, omit the Parmesan and the seasoning, and put some sugar-free syrup in there, and you have a McGriddle bread for your breakfast sandwich. So good. So we're going to start, and first I'm just going to put my almond flour in my bowl, in my mug, my baking powder. I'm going to mix it up really well, kind of get started, and then my egg. Like I said, keep on mixing it. It's gonna start getting that consistency you want. And you're just gonna mix it really well just to mix it in. And then you can add your Parmesan cheese. Like I said, that's completely up to you. It gives it a really good taste. If you're using it for a side dish or a sandwich, or you can just not put any Parmesan or seasoning and just take a basic almond bread sandwich. And I make these up and I freeze them, and they're so good. And then my seasoning. And this is what the consistency is going to look like. Pop it in for 9 seconds. And at this point, I usually go ahead and heat my pan because we're going to toast them at the end, and it tastes really good. So I made a batch already, and this is what they look like. You see? I toast them a little bit and they're really good. This one's a little more toasted, but that's okay. And what I do is I freeze them, and then when I'm ready to eat them, like I did for supper last night, I just put them in the toaster. Yes, the toaster. And I put a little bit of butter on it, or you can put, make it a sandwich if you're having like a meal that you want to put a sandwich with. And then just use it for a yummy side, because you know how you want, like if you're having a dish, like especially Italian, you want that bread. So say for instance you're having keto lasagna, which is really good, and have this as a side. Oh, best thing ever, best thing ever. So like I said, 90 seconds in the microwave. So we're just waiting for that to be done. And so like I said, the sweet option is the everything but the Parmesan cheese and the seasonings and just sugar-free syrup instead of those things, and it's so good. I had tried this before off another like random, and I kind of did it a little different, but this recipe that I'm doing today is from LowCarbLove. You have to follow her on Instagram and YouTube. She's really good and she has some great recipes, but this is something I tried and I was like, this is for the win. I really like it. So this is done. So it's gonna look like this when it comes out. See, it steams hot. So I just use a knife and kind of do the edges to kind of make it go away from the edges. And then we're just going to flip it on a cup. See? It's going to look like this. And then I cut it in half so I make a sandwich. And I'm going to toast them like this. So it's hot, so be careful. So literally just cut it in half. And it's going to look like that. Almost like it has an English muffin look. Yeah. And so then I just pop it in the pan. I'm going to just toast them. Just, toasting like to your like. You don't even have to toast them. You can put them in the toaster. You can eat them just like this. But to me, the toasting kind of gives it that more like, I don't know. It's just good. I was tried it the other way, and I tried it this way, and I like this one better. But to each their own. And then, like I said, you just do it to your liking. You can have it really toasted or not toasted. It's up to you. So I'm just going to go ahead and flip it. It's really easy to flip. You can, hot. And then you can see that. See? Yeah, don't touch the side of the pan. This side's supposed to be not hot. This side I would think would be not hot too. Oops. So, like I said, just do that. Now I'm going to turn this off because I'm pretty much done. I've done a couple pieces and I'll freeze them, but I'm going to taste one for y'all today because it's the best part. I'm going to put a little bit of butter. I use a dairy-free butter just because my son has allergies and we keep that in stock at the house. And this is done, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on this plate. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. Does that not look so good? Yes, it looks so good. Okay, so I'm going to show you a piece with some butter that I have right here. So this is one of my pieces I already did. It's a little toasted. I'm going to put a little bit of butter on that. So good. I miss bread, and this makes you not miss it anymore. Yum, yum, yum. All right, make you a sandwich, make you some toast. Let me know how you like them. All right, bye.